They're called the Dog Squadron. Personnel from 21 Royal Engineers are putting their nickname and their skills to good use. They're in Cyprus on Operation Tosca, patrolling the UN buffer zone. And within that buffer zone lies the Nicosia dog shelter, where the troops have been spending their time when not on rotation.
Not only is it within our area of operations, it's also part of something that we like to do when we get out places. We like to help out the local area, and with it being in the UNPA, we take the opportunity to come up here most days and help out with walking the dogs, feeding them, cleaning out the pens and stuff like that. It's all voluntary, and the reason we're up here today is we're just building a few things, giving it a new lease of life. It's a charity, so it doesn't get a lot of funding, but so we're just out literally here giving some hand, giving some help.
A typical day starts with a dog walk before the concrete road gets too hot. For some of these dogs, it's the only exercise they'll get for the next few days.
I think every weekend we've got people coming down walking dogs, so it's a massive interest within the squadron.
How about you? Do you have any dogs, or do you like dogs?
Yeah, I've got a beagle. And when I got told if I wanted to walk him, so he was my first choice. He's very similar. But yeah, I love dogs. It's obviously not nice to see with the heat and stuff out here as well with them, but obviously we can only do as much as we can while we're here, try and make it a bit better for them.
A dog walk is not the usual sight you expect to see in the buffer zone, and unsurprisingly, they pique interest from passers-by. Then it's feeding time. There are currently around 50 dogs and 22 puppies here. They're either abandoned or strays personnel have found whilst on patrol. Warrant Officer SMALLEY is overseeing the work the sappers are doing here.
I've got 3 dogs myself, and I've been working with dogs for a number of years. Even if I help one dog and I can help them get adopted, that's a plus for me for helping at the shelter. For the Operation Tosca piece, it is making sure we maintain relations with the UN and keep secure the buffer zone, and with the local community is increase the ties with the local community, which is what we're doing here. I'm getting to know a lot of people in the local community by working here and building them strong relationships with them.
As well as feeding and walking the dogs, here the sappers are building a raised platform to stop rats getting into the food store. And in the pens, they're fixing fences and sealing up holes in the walls and doors. This will stop the dogs going into each other's kennels and help the volunteers monitor the animals more easily.
I think it's good to see the lads being able to use the trades out here, definitely. It's a bit of a change from day-to-day duties, and it's nice that the lads can get a bit of a refresher whilst they're out here.
The troops have to take extra precaution with the dogs here as they're rescues.
We won't come here in military kit because some of the dogs, it triggers them, it puts stress on it, they don't like it. So their dogs are already under enough stress as it is. I don't want them, by simply coming here in Greek, it would add more stress. So it's such a simple fix, don't come here in military kits. Our emblem is actually a horse, but years ago, when the emblem came out, someone thought it was a dog. It resembled a dog. And then someone started calling, years ago, thought we were Dog Squadron, because that's what the emblem appeared to be, but it's not. But we've kept it, and it's because it's quite apt, especially while we're out here at the dog shelter.
It might not be a role you expect to see in the army, but helping out at the dog shelter here is a way for the engineers to put their skills to good use, whilst also engaging with the local community. The dogs seem to enjoy the extra company too. Sophie Kakuyanis, Forces News, Nicosia. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel.